Welcome to episode 3 of Fucktardry Knows No Bounds. Now, let's get into the meat of things.
If you believe that there's a heaven and hell, and people could be going to hell.
If you really believe in Santa Claus, you should be putting milk and cookies out for him. Or if you really believe in the tooth fairy, you should be putting your teeth under the pillow. And that's
He's relating Christianity to that, isn't he?
And that's gotta hurt you in the butt, right?
From the CTN studio in Pensacola, Florida, this is Creation Today, where we believe the Bible is literally true and scientifically accurate in every detail.
But none of you are scientists. Nor do you have any evidence to support your claims.
I'm one of your hosts, Kent Hovind.
Eric Olvin? Hey, how's your daddy doing? Could you pass on a message to him from me?
I hope that you fucking rot in jail. You're a fucktard. Aren't you, Kent? You're a fucktard. Aren't you, Kent?
And I'm Paul Taylor, and on today's show we'll be answering questions on the Bible, and also we'll be exposing a master illusionist's greatest trick.
A master illusionist's greatest trick? You mean like these?
In front of a live audience on Liberty Island, the disappearance of the Statue of Liberty. There's that jacket again. Right about now, I'm thinking, I hope this works.
Wow! I can't wait to see what trick you're gonna expose.
If you professed atheism, do you think it would be possible for you to get into churches and tell people that there is no God?
Just somebody to come in and preach there is no God? No, I can't imagine that.
You can't imagine that? Orgasms are gonna blow your mind, dude. Seriously.
Now you'd think that would be a great trick, wouldn't you?
That'd be a really good trick.
Dude, that's the trick?
Le who? The her.
Well, Eric, I give you Penn Jillette.
How much do you have to hate somebody to not proselytize?
What he does, he gets this into the churches, makes it look like he's a friendly fellow, but then he slides in the, there is no God.
And because he doesn't believe in your fairy tales, he can't be friendly, right?
There is a logical fallacy, isn't there, called bait and switch.
Bait and switch has nothing to do with logical fallacies. You're the only one who calls a logical fallacy bait and switch. This is bait and switch, fucktard.
Hold, which shot were you? Hold this. Hold this. Hold this. All right, ready? Name a number from make it bigger though, because his was too hard. It was like, all right, 13. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, as soon as you connect it, that's when it happens. See, where's the cards? Oh, they switch. See what I'm saying? They switch it from hand to hand. That's what it is. Here, look, check it out. Watch, like this. Ready? Look, watch. Watch this. Ready? Just watch this move. Look. No, look, watch. Look. Here's the switch, right? It's right here, right? All right. See that? That's the move, right? Yo, I'm gonna give you something. Hold this. I got something for you, man. I got a little treat, like a present for you.
What you're saying is that there is something deeper behind that people really should spot if they just stop and think.
But isn't that the case for every logical fallacy? Just saying.
Now, I know there's no God, and one polite person living his life right doesn't change that.
Now keep in mind, Penn is an illusionist.
So let me get this straight. Because he's an illusionist, his opinion on the existence of God has got to be deceitful. Is that the point you're trying to make?
I've had one person who saw my proselytizing video in their church and then went and looked up other videos of mine and said they were questioning God. So some people get through.
Christians are being duped. I think this is his greatest trick.
Duped by Penn? Or by a religion that rewards believing without proof and frowns on criticism and evidence? And which one?
These new atheists, they don't mind spreading their message.
You mean unlike these kind folks?
The Bible says that in the beginning God created the world in 6 days. And that's what's true. That's the truth. That's what happened in 6 days. Darwin doesn't believe that way. Or he didn't. He does believe that way now. Darwin now is saying, yes, Jesus was the Christ. I didn't acknowledge it in the past, but he is. And I wish I would have, you know? Darwin is in hell today, according to the scriptures.
You are all a part of the devil's family, and the truth, you're all headed straight to hell. God hates the world.
But what they do seem to mind is debating people on this.
Really?
People do this all the time. I mean, you can broadcast. I mean, this is constrained by our common sense in every other domain of discourse. I mean, just take, for example, the people who think Elvis is still alive. Okay, what's wrong with this claim? I mean, why is this claim not vitiating our academic departments and corporations? I mean, I'll tell you why, and it's very simple. We have not passed laws against believing Elvis is still alive. It just the problem is that whenever somebody seriously represents his belief that Elvis is still alive, in a conversation, on a first date, at a lecture, at a job interview, he immediately pays a price. He pays a price in ill-concealed laughter.
Right. Now, surely you can agree with him.
That is a good thing. Now, then he could rattle on about this is not a scientific claim. This is a matter of faith. You know, when I look at you, I see you might be Elvis. I mean, he could do this.
I mean, if Sam and I were to form a core of people to go around religious hospitals, which is what happens in reverse, and say to people who are lying in pain, say, did you say you were Catholic? Yes. Well, look, you may only have a few days left, but you don't have to live them as a serf, you know. Just recognize that was all bullshit, that the priests have been cheating you. And I guarantee you'll feel better. I don't think that would be very ethical.
Okay, but
I think it would be something of a breach of taste. But if it's in the name of if it's in the name of God, it has a social license. Well, fuck that, is what I say.
Nope, no fear there. I didn't see any fear. Did you see any fear? Because I was looking for fear, and I didn't see the fear. I must have missed the fear because I didn't see the fear. Did you see the fear?
Well, Penn, I'm just an average guy. I don't have a PhD. I don't know all of these evidences, and I would like to debate you.
What qualifications? You believe the Bible is literally true. That's your qualification as a dumbass.
Le who? The her.
And I'd be happy to fly to Vegas and have a debate where we discuss the existence of God.
Yeah, but you get a trip to Vegas. You get some kind of validation for your fucktarded ideas. You get to spend time with a world-class entertainer. And you get some kind of notoriety through his popularity. What does he get from debating you? He gets nothing!
My website is proofthatgodexists.org. You've just written a book called God No. We have polar opposite views.
Would you, if you were a geographer, agree to have a debate with a flat earther? If, say, a reproductive scientist appeared on a platform with an advocate of the stork theory of... There comes a point when you have to say you are, by agreeing to appear on a platform with somebody like that, you are giving them status.
You can look at my website, you can look at my qualifications.
What qualifications? You're a fucking dumbass!
I am just a dude with a website, and you have no reason to be intimidated by what I say.
What makes you think he's intimidated? He makes his videos by himself. You need two other fucktards flanking you to express your opinions. Who's intimidated now? You fucking douche.
And I don't have any reason to be intimidated by what you say.
Actually, dude, you should be intimidated. The man you're trying to go up against is a world-class entertainer. He is used to standing in front of large audiences. He's used to having cameras placed on him. He's used to feeling the pulse of a crowd. He's used to using humor in conveying his message. And he is a hell of a fucking lot more intelligent than you and your fucktards will ever fucking be. So if I were you, I'd be fucking petrified to go up against Penteller.
Let's just get together and debate this issue.
Mr. Dawkins' friend, Lord May, has a great quote for this. Mr. Dawkins?
That would look great on your CV, not so good on mine.
Thanks, Dick.
So many fucktards.